Hi, I'm Congressman Jay Inslee of Washington State. With me today is David Bahar, one of our legislative aides, who's been with us for 6 years. David is deaf and will be interpreting alongside me in American Sign Language today. This past Monday, we celebrated the 20th anniversary of the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act, a real watershed moment for equal opportunity for all. Our nation has a proud history of standing up to discrimination. The ADA followed that tradition by breaking down barriers for Americans with disabilities and making a strong statement that no American should suffer discrimination because of a disability. Resting on our laurels is not enough. We must continue to make improvements to help millions of Americans live better lives, including solutions to make modern technologies accessible to those with disabilities. We're still working to make improvements to help over 50 million Americans live better lives. We are still working to make sure that every American has access to transportation, employment, housing, education, healthcare, and, importantly, modern technologies. That is why I'm proud to announce that on this past Monday, the House passed the 21st Century Communications and Video Accessibility Act, introduced by Ed Markey of Massachusetts. For the first time in history, a person who uses a wheelchair, Congressman Jim Langevin, presided over the House during the vote. Building on the groundwork laid by the ADA, this act will make sure that Americans with disabilities have access to the new technologies of today and tomorrow, like smartphones, GPS navigation systems, and video conferencing. I have a long history with this act. In April of 2006, a modern technology, Voice over Internet Protocol, remained uncovered by Americans with disabilities accessibility requirements. In response, in collaboration with my colleagues, I led the effort to bring voice over IP into the realm of accessibility and have continued my efforts to broaden accessibility laws to cover 21st century technologies, making them accessible to all. I pushed to expand the scope of closed captioning of internet content, making more advanced features of electronic devices accessible, include $10 million in funding for deaf-blind equipment, and requiring the FCC to report to Congress what it's doing to ensure that relay users have access to improved technologies, interoperability, and functionalities. Our nation's progress requires everyone to be able to participate. As we race down the information highway into the broadband age, we can't leave those with disabilities on the side of the road. And importantly, this is not just important to those with disabilities. This is important to all Americans so that we can improve our economy and get everyone on the team. I look forward to working with you. Thank you.
And cut.